How to counter the Knight Explainer in 2 minutes, ready to go. The Knight has 3 types of guards which each have different specialties. The first is the Carnifex, who runs like the twins, which he can hunt for longer. The second is the Assassin, who runs like Legion, which he has a faster hunting speed and applies the Mended on a hit. And the third is the Jailer, who runs like Ghostface, which he patrols for longer, has a faster patrol speed, and can spot survivors further. Pay attention to the different types of guards when they're patrolling so you can best counter them. With the Carnifex, you want to run away from them and ignore the flag. With the Assassin, you want to grab the flag instead of running away. And the Jailer is the weakest in the chases, so you can do either. To not get spotted by the guards, you have to avoid being inside the white circle, which is the distance that the guards can spot you from. And if you are inside of that circle, try cutting the line of sight from these guards, because if they aren't looking at you, they can spot you. Guards follow the same path while patrolling, so if you do need to cross through their patrol, memorize their pathing so you can cross without getting spotted. If you do get spotted and have to loop a guard, the guard phases through all objects to the first location they spotted you at, and they start chasing you from there. So try and distance yourself as far away from that point. Once inside of a hunt, guards can only phase through pallets and windows, not walls, so you can further distance yourself by looping around objects. Once a hunt starts, a flag spawns at the point of detection, and it takes a certain amount of time for it to fully spawn, so try and time your loop so that you grab it as soon as it spawns. There's 3 ways to escape a guard unharmed: by unhooking a survivor, grabbing a flag, or surviving until the hunt expires. When looping a Knight, the best thing you can do is as soon as they place a guard down, you run away to the next loop so that the guard is completely wasted. And if you can't run away from the loop, try and make it your #1 priority to pick up the flag. When the Knight goes to place a guard down, you can see the patrol path the killer is drawing out with a green orb, so you can start planning out your loop ahead of time. And if both the Knight and the guard are really close to hitting you, try and get hit by the Knight before the guard, because the guard will then disappear. But if the Knight is further away and the guard is really close to you, you could take a hit from the guard on purpose and potentially put a ton of distance between you and the Knight.